It's week 2 of the NFL, and we've got ourselves a Super Bowl VIII rematch. It's the Dolphins and the Vikings, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson, week 2 of the season. Greg, as you get the season going, you want to get that first game under your belt. Now, it almost feels like all the buildup is past. Now we're looking ahead to this long marathon of a regular season.
Absolutely, and this is really where you fall into the pace of the NFL season. All off-season, no matter how hard you try to say, all right, week 1 is just 1 of 17. That's not the case. It is different, Mike. You have all training camp, all summer, all spring to prepare for one opponent. Well, now that game is over and done with, and you get back to work on Monday, and you're going to play again in 6 days. The team that is able to turn the page to the next game week after week, those are the teams that handle the grind, the marathon, as you called it, of the NFL season, and here we are, week 2.
Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They are led by the man who led Michigan to the national championship in 2023, quarterback J.J. McCarthy.
When you take a quick look at the box score, you'd think, okay, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. They clearly won the game, but it wasn't the case. And what that tells me is they're just not getting enough contribution from the entire team. He had a really nice day. Some things that he still needs to clean up, but can they get better balance on the offensive side of the ball? And then, frankly, they need to make more plays on defense and get more contribution out of the special teams. This can't just be a team that puts all the pressure on the quarterback position and says, hey, go out every week and just win us the game by yourself.
He was looking for Jordan Addison that time, and it'll be second down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. Even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Third down, 3 to go. They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round. A pickup there of 13. First down, Minnesota.
Each week coming into the game, every team in the league, Mike, places a huge emphasis on success on their opening drive. But the key to that is sustaining possession, converting on 3rd down. It's exactly what they were able to do here, keeping the ball on the ground.
Here's 1st and 10. In motion, it's Jefferson. Here's Cam Akers for the first time. He'll push forward for about a yard. Jamin Davis there to make the play. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He connects with Jordan Addison. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. And 2, and here's McCarthy. Open man, that's Duvernay. Give him 14 on that one. It'll be a Vikings first down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
off the bootleg. It's McCarthy. Duvernay with the grab. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs. I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll run here with Akers. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's McCarthy. The sideline pulled in by Addison.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Vikings will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Miami offense will make their way onto the field, led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Tua Tagovailoa.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike, but outside of that one errant throw, he did a really nice job of protecting the ball and was seemingly in control the entire game. This defense all week, they talked about trying to bait him into making some mistakes, so he's got to be careful about falling into the trap. But if he does that, I'll tell you what, I really like their chances.
With that, why don't we give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. 2nd and 7. Back to throw is Tua. That's complete. It's Waddle. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Devon Achane coming out of the backfield. And 3rd down coming up. A shotgun snap for Tua. He's going to let this one go deep. That is knocked away down the field. Incomplete. He made sure not. Receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. it in, back at his own 12. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. First and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That's to the outside, and he's got Jefferson.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. He'll push it to the 21. Jamin Davis there to make the play. Here's 3rd and 2. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
The Dolphins offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll start from the plus side of midfield, looking to possibly take the lead here. It's 1st and 10. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Back on the ground and back to right. He'll maneuver his way down to the 32. Dallas Turner on the stop. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. From the gun, here's Tua. He's got the first down, not by a whole lot. He only gets 3. That's all he needed for a new set of downs. Now Tua. And this ball batted away and incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. Here's 2. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Now a 3rd and 2. In motion, it's Waddle. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Vikings with the edge. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. On 3rd down, they go with Wright. And it looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on 3rd down. They run again with Wright. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll motion the tight end Smith. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. They're hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Jalen Waddle, touchdown Miami. That his first touchdown of the new year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Price now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. He'll throw complete to Cam Akers. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Running is Akers. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. They'll put Addison in motion. Here's Akers. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Play is made on defense by Jordan Brooks. Here's a 2nd and 6. Akers. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. On the ground, it's Akers. He'll carry this one inside the 20, into the red zone. Give him 8 on that carry. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. He is in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass, results in the touchdown pass. But really everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
The extra point is good. It's now 10-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And he'll have a Dolphins first down. He'll take it up to about the 33-yard line.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. To throw is Tua. Sending it deep for Waddle. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down. Now it's Tua. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Dolphins first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. Tua, going to give it to Achane. And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. Once again, it's Achane. And he'll work his way down inside the 30. Shooing off 7 yards on that one. Third and 2. Tungo Bailoa. That is caught by Washington. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Throwing is Tua. Quick throw out wide. It's caught.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
2nd and a yard. Tua. This one complete to Washington. And he'll be out of bounds, but he got the first down, so it's going to be 1st and goal. They're going to mark it at the 6. Tua to throw again. Now a screen set up for Achane.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the board.
Is it time to turn to the running game to get in? 3rd and goal coming up. They'll run with Achane. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. One final throw before the break. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, back to you and Greg in just a moment. But after a wild first weekend in the NFL, time to see if things will settle down as we take a quick look at what's happening here in Week 2. We begin with a battle of the green. The New York Jets taking on Green Bay. And it is the Jets who have the lead in that one. Kenny Pickett has thrown a touchdown pass. From there, we'll make the trip down to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Buffalo Bills. The Colts off a win in their opener, looking to make it 2 straight as they lead at home. Lastly, let's motor up to the Motor City. See what's happening with the Lions at home at Ford Field. And that one is at halftime as they lead the visiting Patriots in that ball game. Jared Goff has a touchdown pass. It was Devon Achane who's had the strong first half. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break. The second half, straight ahead. Time to get back to it. And for the call, let's rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. Both these teams running through their final adjustments.
We'll
it's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
This one. Now return coming from the 7. And he's down. And that's where the offense will take over. The Dolphins offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The lead sits at 4. So we'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Tua gonna give this to Wright. And he will pick up a first down up to the 37-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd and make it a fresh set of downs.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Receiver in motion, headed left. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's complete. It's Waddle. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And out of bounds, but in business. They're going to have it 1st and goal inside the 5. A big-time play for the Dolphins. 56 yards. A shotgun snap for Tua. And he's in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Now Sanders on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Dolphins are out to a 21-10 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Price now to return it. Yeah! Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's what... will take over. The Vikings offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They'll look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a first down. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Play is made on defense by Jordan Brooks. McCarthy to the air on second down. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Here's 3rd and 7. Working out of the shotgun. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Through the first half, it was clear. This pass protection, this offensive line unit, they were clearly up for the challenge. The pass rush was non-existent. But here in the second half, you can sense a little bit more urgency. You can see them start playing with a little more speed and intensity, and it pays off there with their first sack of the day.
Now, Tua and the Miami offense head out for their next possession. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position, instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the gun, here's Tua. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Mike, you know what we used to call those plays? No, 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 yes. Because that's exactly what was going through the mind of the coach on the sideline when the quarterback decided to throw that ball into really tight coverage.
And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. They'll motion the tight end Smith. Play action. Tagovailoa. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. And he will have a Dolphins first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive. Now after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Off play action. It's Tua. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
Outside. This this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
He'll take this down to the 23. Linebacker Isaiah McDuffie ends the play there. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Back to throw is Tua. That's over the middle and caught by Smith. It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. So it's going to bring up 4th down. Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins are going to open up a 2-touchdown lead, 24-10.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to take over once again. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Duvernay in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Motion man, set right. On play action, here's McCarthy. Look wide, get this one complete.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
3rd and 9. Looking to throw, McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. As we look back at some of the highlights of this one, you'll see a lot of them, Greg, coming from the passing game. They've done a nice job picking the defense apart.
Yeah, and I think that's the right way to say it. It hasn't necessarily been just a bunch of deep shots, a bunch of explosives. It's been more methodical. It's been precise. They've really been all over their execution, and this is about as close to a complete performance as you're going to see from any offense throughout the course of this season.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. On 2nd down, here's Wright. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. A carry here for Wright. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down by about a yard. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 5. Here's Tagovailoa. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. A shotgun handoff to Wright. And And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is right. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Taking off, he'll try to get there.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The home team's offense about ready to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. To the middle of the field, taken in by Addison. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. Throw on the run is complete.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. Into space at the 45. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a 1st down. Duvernay in motion. They'll run here with Akers. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. He's into space past the 25. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up 3rd down. Now McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And he's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. That's into the hands of Akers. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
All right, so So there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable.
And he will score! Game on! J.J. McCarthy! Touchdown, Vikings! 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point is up and through. And the Vikings back within 7. It's 24-17. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Dolphins offense and receiver Jalen Waddle getting ready to go back to work. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. Now a first down throw for Tua. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. On the carry, here's AJ. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. He's got the hook up there to Waddle.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion, fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
Second and 7. They'll motion the tight end Smith. They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. That is caught left side by Waddle. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Now a stoppage here for an injured player. That's Jalen Waddle, who's in some discomfort. On first down, Tagovailoa. That's into the hands of Olamide Zaccheaus. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here's H.A. with good blocking leading the way. He's got the first down inside the 25. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with H.A. We'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A run out of the gun with H.A. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Here's a give to H.A. And now we'll get a timeout by the defense. Clock stops with 1:50 left in the game. So here comes Jason Sanders in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Price now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. He's going to let one fly for Addison. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. This one is caught by Addison. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
This is a tough spot. 3rd down and 10. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look? And they were ready, and they took him away. So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So, a win here for the visiting Dolphins. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.